building is Fight for Anarchy. And I know that hostile environment is coming up August 22nd, and everybody who comes here and everybody knows Summertime Spectacular. That show's often headlined by a War Games match. And I would like nothing more than to put together a team of Anarchy's best to take on PCW's best, locked inside of a steel cage where they can't all interfere and they can't run when they're getting their asses kicked. And we can see every one of them bleed as we push their faces into that steel. And oh, by the way, Stephen Platinum, you gutless, back-jumping coward, August 22nd, you show up in this building, and I swear to God, to all these people on my life, you are gonna be the one that bleeds this time. You are gonna pay for everything you've done. So all I'm asking, guys, is please look past all my sins of the past, because I am out here trying to rally for anarchy, to fight for what we've built for more than a decade in this building, and we're not gonna let some scum-sucking PCW dirtbag losers take it away from us. We gotta do it for anarchy.
I don't think that I have to tell you all how much of a worm Jeff G. Bailey is. You see, he waited until I was out of the town. No, not even out of town. I was out of the country. And the little cockroach decided to challenge PCW to a War Games. Now let me see, Jeff, you've got Logan Creed that comes out with you all the time, and who else? Jeff, who else do you have? But hold on, let's see who I've got tonight. I've got BJ Hancock. I've got John and Trey Williams of the Washington Bullets. I've got Lars Manderson. I've got Brian Blaze. And I have your heavyweight champion, the Jagged Edge. So, let me get this straight, Jeff. You want to lock Logan Creed and whatever 4 other miscreants you can find in a cage with any number of these fine gentlemen. I would take that bet any day. And let me remind you of someone who's missing. Brian Blaze's partner, Jeter. Now, I won't pretend that I'm blind to what's going on when I'm not here, and I understand that, like any family, arguments will happen. And that is why you don't see Jeter or Supernatural or Azrael here tonight, because we want to let things breathe, and like a family does, a true family, these gentlemen are going to get time to work out their problems on their own with no one else involved. But that does bring me to a point. PCW is a family. We take care of each other through thick and thin. Stephen Platinum and I have bled for PCW, and I know any of these men behind me would bleed for PCW. But Jeff G., who will bleed for you? We're a family, but you're no family man. So, just to remind you, and anyone else in the locker room who's thinking about joining your War Games team, why don't you put together the best 6 people you've got back there? There you go, Dee, come on out. And we're gonna show you what you have to look forward to.
And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen, with our opening contest, a rare 12-man tag team encounter, John the Body Johnson.
Yeah, and you know, and no offense to the 6 men that's on the side of the ring here. We heard what Miss Rachel said. It seems like the challenge has been accepted for War Games and a hostile environment. But these 6 men right here, these are guys that are new to Anarchy, relatively new to Anarchy, so to speak. this is not going to be what it's going to be like in War Games for either one of for Team Platinum. They're not going to have it like they would against these guys, the inexperience that this team has. No offense to these 6 men.
Well, Team Platinum comprised of the Washington Bullets, heavyweight champion Jagged Edge, Brian Blaze, Lars Manderson, and BJ Hancock. The opposing team in the ring is Romeo Reynolds, his tag team partners Chris Spectra, Brian Vega, Stitch Osiris, Kevin Park, and Odinson. First time I've seen Odinson.
Yeah, our first look here at Odinson in this 6-man tag, but
12-man tag.
12-man, excuse me.
It's a 6-man team.
6-man team. That's, what I was trying to say. I'm still trying to get over the fact that it seems that coming up at hostile environment, War Games returns.
And we don't know how many members are going to be on each side at War Games. Traditionally we've had 4-on-4, sometimes even 5-on-5. So we really don't know how many members from Team Platinum will be there, and we don't even know who's going to be on Team Anarchy yet.
But, I know that Jeff G. Bailey definitely has to have something up his sleeve, as Mr. Reynolds here has Trey Williams down. And when you take a look at this Team Platinum, how impressive can you get? We've got the Anarchy heavyweight champion, Jagged Edge. You've got BJ Hancock, who's a former Anarchy heavyweight champion. You got the former tag team, one half of the former tag team champions, and Brian Blaze, former tag team champions in the Washington Bullets.
Several times over.
Yes, and then Lars Manderson all into the gurney there. Just rocked Trey Williams.
And like him or not, Lars Manderson, somebody I said well on his way to being one of the most improved wrestlers in 2015.
This will be somebody who, if not by the end of this year, definitely sometime in 2016 will have gold around his waist, speaking on Lars Manderson. And Romeo Reynolds here, he may be the next one. Impressive showing here against both of the former Anarchy Tag Team champions, the Washington Bullets.
Well, he has not been afraid to take on any member of Team Platinum, as so far none of the other members of his team have been a part of the bout.
Lots of action in store for you here this week on Anarchy Wrestling. In our feature contest, we are going to see the television championship on the line. Kevin Blue defending against Jacob Ashworth, and we have heard that Jacob Ashworth is asking for 15 minutes as opposed to the 10-minute time limit, so we will see that in our feature contest here this week as hostile environment just weeks away. And you know what? A huge night here tonight too, Brett Wolverton. You may not know this, but we want to welcome fans to episode 500 of Anarchy Television. For 500 episodes, we've been bringing you the great action of Anarchy.
I knew it was coming up. I wasn't aware we were at it. So again, it's our 10th anniversary just a few weeks back, and now celebrating 500 episodes of Anarchy. This is wrestling.
And I've been about 400 of those episodes, I guess, somewhere, give or take.
I've made quite a few appearances. I've been there solid for the last 3 years. BJ Hancock with the the headbutt to the midsection of Osiris. A kick out at 2.
Lilo, right?
No, Stitch.
Oh.
Cradle 1, 2.
I was making sure. I want to make sure you knew. Oh!
Drop kick connects.
Did you see the height from that standing drop kick?
Brian Vega tagged in. We've seen Vega in tag team action. Was in 6-man recently as a member of the Beardos with Chris Spectra, one of his teammates this week, and Wade Adams, who is not here this week.
Yeah, and Ryan Vega is part of that Beardos team from the Bearded Nation.
A monkey flip sends Hancock into the opposite corner.
Team Platinum not looking too good here against this, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, but a ragtag team here of 6 guys who are basically individuals. The only ones that I know that have teamed up that I know for sure have been the Beardos, and I believe Stitch and Park were a tag team for one match. So no experience here, but these other 6 men on the Team Platinum's team, they have all the experience of being a cohesive unit.
Well, Team Platinum have been Anarchy regulars for quite some time, which means their opponents have had the opportunity to scout them more. There's more video footage of them available than there are the 6 men on the opposite side.
Yep, and right there, Lars Manderson, that goes up and over with a little push from Spectra. Spectra's a big boy. I don't know, is he going to fly?
No, Brian Blaze prevents that. Sends him
there he goes
to the floor.
He went flying.
Blaze was going to go out. Kevin Parks stops that. Sends Blaze out through the ropes. Now looks like Parks going to fly. John Williams with a kick to the face.
Oh, that grounded him.
And a shove to the face of Vega on the apron. John's in the ropes. Vega with a pounce. Period. Now is Vega going to fly? It hasn't worked that well for anybody else. Trey Williams with a kick to stop. Shoves Romeo off.
Well, so far, Team Platinum has been playing the part of the FAA, grounding all flights in the ring. Oh! And now Stitch Osiris takes over.
Is Stitch going to go?
I guess the airspace over the Anarchy Arena is a no-fly zone.
A clothesline by the heavyweight champ. Is the heavyweight champion going to dive? There's nobody to stop him. Jagged Edge goes over the top.
And he picks up the 7-10 split there with members of Team Platinum and Team Anarchy.
Team Platinum celebrating as they're the only one standing. Stitch Osiris ducks the clothesline up and over the top.
And right there takes out. Oh, wait a minute.
No, BJ Hancock wouldn't. No, BJ Hancock wouldn't jump out of a ring if it was on fire.
Schoolboys him over, does Stitch. Wait a minute. Now wait just a minute. I know Dee Byers.
Total world backbreaker. And down.
I know Dee Byers has been referee of the year. How the hell does he know who's legal in this one?
He's been paying attention.
I'm glad somebody has. Order restored. The legal man back in the ring, Kevin Park and BJ Hancock.
A vertical suplex by Hancock as Park now reaching, trying to make a tag. Park sent through the ropes. Spectra back in with a boot to the midsection by Hancock. This is not where Spectra wants to be, in the corner of Team Platinum.
And the speed of Trey Williams, and now just stepping up on the neck of Chris Spectra. Once again, they've broken it down into that eighth of the ring.
Team Platinum has been smart. They've not let this new guy Odinson in yet.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. I mean, look at the size of this man. I mean, he dwarfs everybody else.
Roll in, a tag made. Vega back in. Takes down Trey Williams. Forearm to John Williams of the Bullets. Catches the arm. Spinning neck breaker. No, caught.
And rolls the neck breaker on that one.
Jeez, what a kick by John Williams of the Washington Bullets.
That was like a punt.
Boot to the midsection by Vega. Catches the foot. Misses the enziguri.
Has him wheelbarrowed up. Here we go.
Up and over with the leg drop. Goes for the cover. Will it be enough? 2. Kick out at 2.
Also to come this week here on Anarchy Wrestling, we're going to have a second match in the Iron Man Challenge. CB Suave taking on Todd Sexton. Todd Sexton looking for that second win against CB Suave, but right now BJ Hancock looking for that waistlock, gets it, drives Brian Vega back into his corner, tags out to John Williams.
Now we know at hostile environment, which we know War Games is going to be a big part of it, we do know Team Platinum will not have the heavyweight champion Jagged Edge on their team, because Jagged Edge will be defending the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. We will find out next week who his opponent will be. Will it be Shadow Jackson? Will it be Bobby Moore, or will it be Wild Billy Buck?
Yeah. 2 of those 3 men have held the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship. Will that be enough to drive Bobby Moore to a win over 2 former champions to get his first shot at the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship in quite some time?
BJ Hancock in against Brian Vega. This 12-man tag, your opening contest here on Anarchy.
Hostile environment, just a little under a month away, August the 22nd. If you are in the Northeast Georgia area, I urge you to pick up tickets, come here to the Church of Southern Wrestling, the Anarchy Arena, to be a big part of that summertime spectacular, the Anarchy Original, as my old friend Greg Hunter coined it back in the day. The Anarchy Hostile Environment going to be here. Referee Dee Byers looking for a submission. Calling off that it's okay, it's not a choke, and there is no submission yet. Oh, wait a minute. Sets him down with that jawbreaker.
Kevin Park in, catches Hancock, and a drop kick.
Kevin Park picked up his first victory here just a week ago on Anarchy Television, defeating Marco Polo in his debut. And oh, wait a minute. B.J. Hancock followed in with that big elbow.
Comes in. Big kicks. Doubles Hancock down to his rear end. Oh, my. Lars Manderson to break up the referee's count.
Guess that was a soccer-style kick there. Oh, and that big hammer by Lars Manderson. Spinning kick by Chris Spectra. Blaze in.
Odinson starting to show a little frustration on it. He stepped off the ring apron.
Yeah, he's just looking. Oh, Reynolds caught. Vega starts to get caught. Long blower.
High knee by Trey Williams, but right behind him is Osiris. Jagged Edge trying to warn him.
Kick to the back of the head. Oh, wait a minute. Stitch. May need stitches.
Good Lord. Kevin Park comes in with a big boot to the face of Jagged Edge.
Now, Park and Hancock are still the legal men in this matchup.
In the ropes, ducks, launches, caught. Big spine buster by Hancock.
And that was a spine buster with authority. And here it is.
Up! And a pile driver.
Oh, wait a minute.
I don't even think he got the full effects of that pile driver. I think it was on the knees of Hancock. But it got the job done.
Winners of the match, the team of Brian Blaze, Lars Manderson, the Modern Classic B.J. Hancock, the Washington Bullets, and the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, the Jagged.
We're coming back from commercial break here.
A big throw by Odinson to Brian Vega. He's gone off on his tag team partners.
Yeah, Team Platinum walked away, and we caught this here. We were supposed to be going to our next match right now.
A tilt-a-whirl up into a fireman's carry. An airplane spin, and holy cow!
Did you see the power of this man?
It's like a human propeller. Odinson has just demolished his...
Oh, wait, whoa. What's he coming over here for? Wait a minute, whoa!
My name is Odinson.
Odinson. Okay.